This is an almond croissant, and this is episode 1 of Sunday Treats, a quest to find the best almond croissant on the Gold Coast. I eat a lot of croissants, 15 in fact, all because I have this dream of God-given talent one day becoming Australia's media brand of the year. To do that, I think we're going to need a series that brings people together, happening same time every week, and focused on everybody's favourite French Sunday treat. Welcome to DENZEL'S world. Rule 1, the almond croissant must be baked in-house. Already I find it a bit small for $8, but we'll see how it tastes. Je mange almond croissant. I've been diligently practicing my French on Duolingo.
Does it pass the test?
A bit dense in pastry,
A bit dense.
but I haven't gotten to the sweetness yet.
Oh, gee, you are good.
Biscuit Cafe has a great first entry, sitting at number 1 on our leaderboard. But can they hold that position? Rule 2, must purchase the almond croissant to make a fair judgment. This has 18 ingredients. And I can taste the subtle hints of orange in that.
That looks really good. Are you going to feed me or?
Do you want to be fed?
Why not? That is good.
And rule 3, judging by the 3 F's. Flakiness, flavour and financial. In other words, value for money. It's light, it's fluffy, good pastry, great flavour, which makes up for the fact that it is a bit petite for $8.50. Overall, still a good croissant. This is episode 4 of Sunday Treats. Now the next couple of nominations aren't anything groundbreaking. This is so far the most expensive entry, coming in at $10.90. It's a bit expensive for how thin it is. Plus the canteen won't admit this, but a whistleblower informed me that their croissants are no longer baked in-house, breaking rule number 1. So this one doesn't look as appealing, but I'm not judging on that. Down the road is well bread and pastry. Honestly, it's not a standout croissant. $9, c'est trop cher. And across the road is Paris Brest. That genuinely got me pumped for my trip to Paris later in the year. This is the first specifically French bakery I've reviewed, and it did not disappoint. C'est délicieux, like I said French, right? Who sells the best almond croissant on the Gold Coast? Now the 7th week, and it was through this episode that I was reminded why I create content. I'm with Lauren from GC Handbook, and she recommended this bakery. Why?
Burley Baker is just a family favourite. Like if we're getting an almond croissant, we're coming to Burley Baker.
This has to be the best almond croissant I've seen. Comment c'est beau. Sucré.
What does that mean?
Savoureux.
What does that mean?
Delicieux.
Oh yeah, I agree.
But I'm putting that at number 1.
Oh my god. It was my wreck. I feel honoured.
It's sourdough, it's fresh, it's flaky. $8?
That's a bargain.
Very well valued. We're now officially halfway through this season, and over the 7 different episodes of Sunday Treats available to watch on all social platforms, we've recorded 325,000 views, which to my understanding is probably half of the population of my city, the Gold Coast. And the greatest joy is to be able to discover venues I never knew baked their own croissants, let alone existed. Why is there any for Canada? So it's a couple of days later, and a bloke named Andrew sent me this message. Just want to let you know that the Pastry Emporium don't make their croissants in-house. Now, if that's the case, it would mean I'd have to disqualify my second venue for breaching rule number 1. I thought they baked it in-house. When you do marketing like this, you're gonna think they're baking it in-house, or they once did, and they're not admitting that they stopped doing it. Oh wow. Now, if the claims are true, then they will not be receiving this trophy. Not that they were coming first anyway. I'm now at Franquette Bakery, who do bake it in-house. This is only the second French bakery so far in the series, and like a true Frenchman, the owner shared with me off camera how much he wanted to win the title of Gold Coast's best almond croissant. So the most unique attribute about this croissant is that it is filled with custard, and I accidentally discovered that. I've honestly reviewed enough croissants now that you're gonna have to do something a little different to every other bakery that's come before you. Not quite the level of flakiness I've become used to. My French Pastries has done a mini croissant, which is a little different for a little less frangipane. I've tried some Sunday treats from this French patisserie once before, but not their almond croissant. I've always believed that Rise Bakery targets a more high-end audience, but they're only asking $8.50 for this croissant, and I'm not mad about that, and I'm quite pleased. Who sells the best almond croissant on the Gold Coast? This is episode 12 of Sunday Treats. How well do you know the rules? Louis Toi, judging by the 3 Fs.
Okay, I actually know the 3 Fs.
Flakiness.
That's it.
Legend.
If I'm honest, I am looking forward to this series being over though.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of work. Pumping out weekly content is insane.
Something I'm now coming to the realization of is how many people are watching this series. I feel like every second day someone's saying, love the almond croissant videos. Tomorrow morning I am filming the next episode of Sunday Treats at Tart Beach House in Currumbin. Come along, meet me there at 7 AM. I will give a free croissant, your very own croissant, to the very first person who finds me there. I'm here with Josh, who brought his family along. Thanks for coming along anyway.
Easy as, right?
It was like a last minute call out. You can tell from my bite, not flaky.
Not flaky. It's quite...
You need to hear that crunch. Coming towards the end of the series, I want to announce that we've so far invested $150.56, that's including the surcharge, into local economy. And people have donated $100 in buying me a croissant. So not quite broken even producing this series, but I'm glad to have supported businesses like Lucy's. Yay! When did burnt croissants begin?
Burnt croissants officially began around 4 months ago, but I first tried the croissant recipe that I use now about halfway through last year, but then have taken some time to refine it to where we are now.
One thing you've done well, you've kept it moist. I find too many almond croissants can be dry because they're twice baked. The frangipane in this is spectacular.
I'm so glad. I'm hearing some good things.
So what would your encouragement be to everyone that will see this video and will want one of your croissants?
Pre-order? No, support young entrepreneurs, I guess. Like, I'm loving what I do, and I think that's shown in my pastries, and I think that's why people keep coming back. Come out, get a croissant, try something that's made with a lot of love, and treat yourself on your Sunday.
$7.50, so much cheaper than every other baker on the coast, and is up there with the elite. Louis Toi, judging by the 3 Fs, flakiness, flavour, financial. In other words, value for money. It's the last time you're going to hear those 3 rules said line for line from my mouth. This is the moment. I'm nervous. Last croissant. I feel like how much mess you make after eating an almond croissant is a good sign of how good it is. Look at that. Thank you so much for watching season 1 of Sunday Treats. And just like that.
Do you actually love croissants?
Almond
croissants? Because you've eaten a lot.
Before the series, if I was eating a treat, it would be an almond croissant.
Okay, cool.
I should award this to you. After 15 weeks, this is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, give me a hug. Yes!
So this was actually the official list.
Oh, wow.
To find the best almond croissant on the Gold Coast, come to Franquette Bakery on Mount Tambourine. Come say hi to Jerome. And thank you so much for watching season 1 of Sunday Treats. Cheers.
Thank you so much. Cheers.